Are you looking for the best drones under $500? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best drones under $500 on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Potensic T25. The Potensic T25 is a fairly affordable drone. What sets it apart from other drones is the GPS and gimbal. When you cross into the above $200 territory, you're going to start seeing gimbals and GPS on just about every drone. The T25 has both. That said, there is a very good reason why the Potensic is in the sub-$200 range. It's very small compared to its siblings in this price range, about half the size, and it doesn't fly for as long as the others. It has an app with some follow me functionality, but it doesn't work super well. The camera does manage 1080p resolution, but it relies heavily on automatic settings to adjust for things like exposure and focus. It's passable, at best. But there's still a lot of value in this little drone, and that's why it's on this list. For the budget-conscious consumer who wants to dip a toe in the drone waters, this is a really decent option. It won't go much further than 300 feet without losing signal in FPV mode, though. Speaking of FPV mode, the camera on this drone is capable of tilting downward so you can see what is below you. This isn't a gimbal because it doesn't help you maintain the horizon when in flight, but it does allow you a wide field of vision while in the air. GPS is also fairly accurate. You can release the sticks on this drone and it will hover where you left it until you start flying again. It is capable of moving with some amount of precision, maneuvering through the obstacle course with only the occasional hiccup. When you consider the other options on this list and then consider that this costs half of the next cheapest drone, that's hard to ignore. If you're looking for the best bang for your buck kind of drone, this one is right up there. It's not a great drone, to be sure, but it is a good drone at a great price. Number 2. Parrot Bebop 2. The Parrot Bebop is a great little machine in its own right for a very different reason. The best thing about it is that you can micromanage the heck out of it. From flight speed to camera settings, everything is user configurable from the get-go. This can lead to an initially frustrating experience, but in the long term, you can fly this drone exactly how you want to. The camera is a 1080p sensor with 2-axis gimbal. That means the camera is housed in the body of the drone, which gives it some form of protection. HD video and still capture are both easy with the app interface, and the app itself allows you to control everything about the drone: ascent speed, descent speed, horizontal flight speed, and rotation speed. Additionally, you can change camera settings using the remote control to control ISO and aperture. It's a great drone for aerial photography. The controller is far and away from the largest on this list, sporting a large dome-like protrusion on the front of it, presumably for antennas or storage for a small puppy. Your phone connects to the controller with a cable that you provide. This is somewhat of a double-edged sword, as wired connections are faster and smoother than Wi-Fi, so streaming FPV video is theoretically less prone to stutters. In practice, it wasn't all that noticeable. Also, plugging the phone into the controller causes the controller to charge the phone, which drains the battery on the controller. Speaking of which, the drone and controller charge had proprietary connectors. The package comes with one wall plug, but there are 2 different cables that plug into it, one at a time. The net result is that you can only charge the controller or the drone, but not both at the same time. The controller is also the only other controller that we needed to charge over our review period, as all the others used a single charge over 3 weeks. The range of the Bebop maxes out at just over 900 feet in my Wi-Fi saturated neighborhood before the video feed started to go. Another quirk with this drone: when landing, it drops very quickly to the ground, often bouncing when it makes a touchdown. It's a very no-nonsense landing. The app lets you fly using FPV and allows you to control the different aspects of the drone, but there is a premium app that gives you further control and access to follow-me modes. If you want to be the master of your domain, the Bebop is a very capable little drone that's a little heftier than others. It also comes with 2 batteries in the box for a total of about 35 to 45 minutes of flight time. That's pretty powerful, but not quite enough to put it at the top of the list. Number 3. Stone HS100. The Stone RC drone is a lower-cost, quality option great for drone photography beginners. This drone includes a number of features to make flying easier, including a large body and powerful motors for stability, altitude hold, headless mode, and one-key takeoff and landing. The 2K Wi-Fi camera offers a 120-degree field of view, a selfie and follow mode, and live video streaming to your phone in addition to recording and capturing stills. Run the drone from an app on your phone, the included transmitter, or a combination of the two. With an 18-minute flight time, protected by an auto-return feature when the battery gets low, this drone will let you capture stunning aerial photography anywhere you go. Number 4. Ruko F11 Pro. The Ruko F11 Pro photography drone delivers professional quality in an easy-to-fly package. The camera features 4K stills and 2.9K high-def video, with a 120-degree field of view and a 90-degree vertical adjustment on the fly. Multiple flight modes enable both beginners and more experienced pilots to get the most out of this drone. The auto-return, follow mode, tap to fly, and point of interest features give you all the flexibility you need to enjoy the landscape yourself while still capturing every moment. And a 30-minute flight time allows plenty of time to get the footage you need. At just over a pound, this drone is lightweight and portable enough to take with you wherever you go. Number 5. Dirk D50. For an easy entry into drone photography, the Dirk drone is a low-cost, decent quality option. The 2K Ultra HD camera shoots stills, video, and transmits real-time images to your phone. The controls are simple and varied. Set a flight path with waypoints, control it by tipping your phone with gravity control, and give commands to the drone with voice and hand gesture control functions. The 12 to 15-minute flight time is fine for most hobbyists, as is the short 327-foot transmission range.